Our tracking snow already moving on into southern Indiana, just making sure that we have all of our streams up and running. So as everybody joins on in, I'm going to get everything shared across our platforms at this time. But we have snow up and running, so as everybody joins on in, I'm going to get everything shared across our platforms at this time. But we have snow up and running, so give us a second with the sound. It is on my phone, actually. Trying to figure out where that extra sound was coming from. All right. So right now that snow is moving into southern Indiana. Let's go ahead and zoom on in. Bedford towards Seymour and North Vernon, seeing some of those light snow showers that's crossing over I-65. Just south of North Vernon, we have some of that cold rain, but eventually we'll see that switch over to snow. As we zoom on out, we can see just how far the snow is stretching down through Arkansas and even into Oklahoma. Even see some snow popping up on our radar down through Texas as well. So this will continue to ramp up as we go throughout the afternoon and evening. So let's go ahead and put a time on everything with the current alerts. We have a winter weather advisory for majority of our viewing area starting at 7 o'clock tonight. That's when we're going to start to see more of that snow become a little bit more widespread, and that runs through tomorrow morning. We also have a winter storm warning that is for Adair County. That starts at 10 o'clock this evening, running through tomorrow morning. Where those winter storm warnings will be going into effect is where we're going to see the heavier snow amounts. So timing everything out, still seeing some of that snow over southern Indiana through the rush time hour for that evening commute, and then around between 6 and 8 o'clock, that snow starts to move into Louisville and across Kentucky, and even through around 10 o'clock, still seeing that snow over our area. Starts to slide out around midnight for Louisville. As we back it up, you can see that main line starts to slide on out as we go into the overnight hours. Still seeing some of that snow east of I-65 and down south near Adair County, where we have that winter storm warning that will be going into effect. Rolling into tomorrow morning, a few lingering flurries will be possible, but most of tomorrow will be dry. It will be cold as well. We have bitter cold air that is going to be rushing in behind that cold front. Highs tomorrow close to 30, but it's going to feel like we are more down into the teens. Sunshine throughout the afternoon won't really help things warm on up at all. So here's our snowfall potential. A dusting up to an inch in southern Indiana. For Louisville, farther to the south, 1 to 3. Louisville will be on the lower end of that range. And then farther to the south and to the east, we're looking anywhere between 3 to 4 inches of snow. So most of it will be light to moderate snowfall. Once we head into the late evening hours and overnight, we could see that intensity bump up just a little bit. So snow on the way for late afternoon and early evening, already moving in to southern Indiana. And expect some slick road conditions tonight through tomorrow morning. I know we have a lot of events going on tonight, or you have Friday night plans. Maybe a-okay as you're getting to where you're going, but as you're heading home, just plan for some of that snow possibly starting to stick. Good news is our ground temperatures, road temperatures are above that freezing point, so it will delay that initial onset of that snow sticking, but eventually that colder air will help that snow start to accumulate as we go throughout the evening hours. But right now we're just seeing some of that cloud cover move on in over downtown Louisville as we look from Jeffersonville across the river to downtown. Muhammad Ali International Airport 55, Bowman 54. So pretty seasonable right now for March, but then we're going to have that snow move on in. Winds out of the northwest about 14 miles per hour. So a cold front already moving through our area, which is going to help those temperatures drop, and then the snow moving on in which will then again, as that colder air moves on in, eventually that snow is going to start to take on over. So 60s farther to the south may see initial onset of some rain or a wintry mix, and then snow later tonight. 62 in Columbia. It is a pleasant day right now. 60 in Frankfort, while it is in the middle 30s in southern Indiana. Bedford 35, Seymour as well. Then tonight, snow showers with a low near 20. Areas outside of the city may get down into the teens. As we look at our 7-day forecast, there are improvements. So this is going to be a cold snap. Cold air is not lasting long. It will still be a chilly day on Sunday, highs pushing 50 degrees. Don't forget, we're going to lose an hour as we spring forward 1 hour, and then the 60s are expected to return next week, looking much drier. Our next good chance for rain doesn't move in until Friday. I look at St. Patrick's Day, looking like it's going to be a dry day with highs in the 70s. So we are going to have the latest update on where the snow currently is at 4, 5, 6, and 11. I'll be on at 4. Meteorologist Alden German will be on at the 5, 6, and 11 updates, giving you the latest timing, the latest details of what we are expecting with the snow this evening. Let us know if you have any questions. Bev is saying it's so nice outside. Hard to believe bad weather is coming. I agree. I've been enjoying these nice, comfortable temperatures. Thankfully, the 60s will be returning next week. Yeah, sorry for that echo earlier, Mike. Had to figure out where the extra sound was coming from. Hey, John is saying bring on the snow. I'm glad somebody's excited for it. It's not officially spring yet, so we're just getting a few more snow showers out. Julie's saying it's beautiful in Hillview. Jeff says can't wait for the 70s to return. And thank you, Sharp, for letting us know that it's crazy, snowing like crazy in North Vernon. So we can go ahead and look where North Vernon is at, where we have a band of snow moving into the area. So thanks for that update. Heather is asking how much snow. So if you're just now joining us, I'll go over that. Here's that snowfall potential. We're going to have a decent range up to an inch, a dusting up to an inch in southern Indiana. Again, we could see some pockets of higher amounts where we see some a brief intensity in that snow, but Louisville between 1 to 3 inches. I'm assuming, or I am saying that Louisville is going to be on the lower end of that range, and then farther to the south and east, 3 to 4 inches. Beverly saying it's windy in Borden, Indiana. Thank you. Yeah, we are going to have some wind gusts this evening, over 20 miles per hour, and then even tomorrow those winds will stay strong, which is why we're going to have wind chills down into the teens throughout the day. In the morning, expect some down into the single digits, so definitely want to dress in layers. I know the St. Patrick's Day parade is tomorrow afternoon, so if you're heading on out, plan on grabbing all that winter gear back out so you can stay warm. Julie, I'm with you. I'm ready for spring to come and stay. All right, I'm not seeing any more questions at this time, so make sure you join us on WHS 11 News, where we'll have your latest update again at 4, 5, 6,